Okay, just hold that steady while I fasten the cover, and this bird is ready to fly.
Oof, it's very heavy. Good thing I'm healing.
Did I ever tell you about the time I nearly died over the Barrett Sea?
Yeah, is now the time.
Just bear with me. So there we were, long-haul cargo run to Murmansk, flying through an Arctic storm.
Getting to point, please.
Suddenly, the right engine loses thrust. Then the left. They're cycling, but there's no power. We're losing altitude, dipping the nose to keep ourselves out of a storm. The Arctic Ocean's starting to get real big in that windshield, and we're trying everything to get those engines firing.
Yes, I'm with you. Very good.
That's when I realized it was so cold, there was ice forming on the fuel filters, blocking the flow. The engines were starving.
And so you fix and save the day, all done.
That's when I remembered the APU.
Anyone? Ace? Dolders?
That's right, the auxiliary power unit. I fired her up and let her overheat. Could have blown up at any second, but it was warm in the fuel, melting ice. We're down to 500 feet when suddenly, wham, the engines come back to life. I can smell the APU cooking from the cockpit, but we made it back in one piece. Okay, you can let go.
I'm glad you survived, Chief, but what is point?
The point is, a jet like this is a machine full of machines. It's got redundancies built in. Cross feeds, backups, manual reversion, you name it. There's always something you can use to get the job done. Now, we want to jump the carrier back to 2040, but we need more power. I have an idea.
Oh, Chief, what's all this?
This is our way to Leviathan. We want to go to 2040. Not enough power. We want to help my sister make her Lozor plan work. Not enough power. As much as I hate to admit he's right, it's like science said. We needed that revolution cylinder. But Durban stole the data, and we couldn't fabricate one here anyway, which meant we were out of luck, unless we use a substitute.
The transmission cable linked to the carrier's generator drive shaft.
Right. The problem with this little vortexer is not enough torque. It can't spin fast enough to generate the kind of vortex we need.
So Chief linked it up to military-grade jet engine shaft.
I always knew this bird would get us off the island. What I didn't know was I'd have to turn her into a time machine to do it. Sandy's working on the calculations now.
Sandy, is this really going to get us back to 2040?
Based on the firmware update we received from Dr. Garrett Sines, we have ample power to travel back to 2040 and confront Leviathan.
And hopefully not back to Middle Ages like Beketoa.
You mean you don't want to be a goddess during the Inquisition?
You tell joke, but where's Lev?
I have records of the vortexes that transport Ace to the wargame in 2040. We can follow Leviathan's example.
Not comforting.
And as for destabilizing Hyzol, we did a little test. Look at this.
Ba-boom. Lozol. Running this thing in reverse really works.
We're going to take off, jump the carrier back to 2040, fly to the Leviathan's core platform, and turn Leviathan's fuel tanks into a ticking time bomb.
There's just a matter of Durban. Who knows we're coming, by the way?
But Ace will be ready to take care of that.
Chief, all this sounds ridiculously dangerous. Not that I'm backing out or anything, but...
Let me finish up here. Then we'll talk.
There it is. We now know more about this island than anyone else on Earth.
In multiple timeline color code.
Yeah, that's pretty simple when you have all the pieces. Well, Simple is a relative term, of course. Look, this is what started it all. The Origin Suit's pilot, Yannick Nadi, tries to go back in time and prevent his future by destroying Leviathan, but ends up hurled back to the Cretaceous period. And that's the first change in the timeline. Nadi dies, and his exosuit stays buried for millions of years. Ibius finds the exosuit and the futuristic technology. It blows their minds. They reverse engineer it, and they realize they've got their hands on an energy revolution.
Heisel. And because they are greedy, unscrupulous bastards, they build a world full of stratovators, all Golden Goose equipped, to drill into the past and break down space-time, overseen by an unprecedented AI developed from Origin Suit Tech, which was exactly the world Nadi wanted to prevent.
Which cues up Future Past You. Future Past You goes back to prevent Ibius from getting Golden Goose, and thus the second alteration of the island's history occurs, and the timeline changes again. The entire Bickertoan culture comes from Future You going too far back in time and being mistaken for a goddess. Then we have a lull in the time travel antics with not much happening until 2020, but 2020 hits, and wham! Ibius finds the Origin Suit, and the entire cycle begins again.
And so we come to August 16th, 2040. Ibius gives Leviathan full control of the Stratovator's Golden Goose array, with nobody realizing it is obsessed with developing exosuits. Next thing we know, dinosaurs are raining from the sky all over Island. Leviathan makes itself perfect exosuit testing ground.
Right. So, Haruka tries to destroy Leviathan, but she can't, because she can't create enough Lozol to do the job. She's got Yannick Nadi on her side, or some echo of him that's still bouncing around the Ibius systems, but somehow Leviathan catches on to what they're doing.
Surprise, surprise, machine programmed by amoral maniacs is amoral maniac.
Leviathan purges all the Lozol off the Stratovator control platform, which explodes and sends the cable crashing down on the island.
The Bickertoa incident.
Dr. Garrett Signs escapes alive, but Golden Goose is lost in the wreckage. Ibius stands to lose their Hyzal energy revolution.
And in the meantime, Leviathan still running war games on the island, repeating the Bickertoa incident day after day, time after time. All while space-time distortions and dinosaurs become a damn pandemic, and innocent people all over the world pay the price.
Ibius creates problem, then sells world the solution. They form exofighter squads, and we crash on the island, and Leviathan gets aced as a new plaything for the war game. Magnum, Turbin, Dr. Signs, and God knows how many others all arrive on the same way in their own separate timelines.
Now, Magnum thought he'd found a way out when he got part of Golden Goose, but that only made him a target for Durbin. And we were next. Little did we know we were up against the most deadly foe of all. Me, with 2 arms.
You forgot part about them being disgusting grave robbers, using corpse to do dirty work.
Zombies. Ugh.
Anchor Division, Haruka, Golden Goose, and zombies. All of it, it's all there.
What I don't understand, what's this thing's motive? How does an AI become obsessed? Dinosaurs, self-preservation. There's no way for a computer to behave.
Well, I think we've all seen just how little it takes for a really good AI to develop into something more.
Compliment acknowledged.
Oh, so much history, all of it leading to us, right here, right now.
I mean, you could almost call it fate. And look at us. Haruka's brother, Durbin's doppelganger, the goddess of Bickertoa herself, and Ace, the best exo fighter in the fleet.
Second best.
Yes, right. Sorry, Madge. The point is, out of thousands of exo fighter crews out there, it's come down to us.
But the chart is missing one thing.
What's that, Chief?
We're about to be the most important thing that ever happened on this island. Sandy.
Understood.
Perfect.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Activated.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Dinosaur call.
Assistance acknowledged.
Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Orders landed.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Why, thank you!
Warning. The enemy team has activated the dominant. Enemy controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
That is much better.
Well done.
Summoning Raptors. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Circle team activated.
The enemy team fulfilled its objectives first. clock is ticking. Do not lose track of time.
Call me in the way.
That's better.
Combat test complete. You are defeated. Obsessive dedication to performance excellence is an Exo Fighter's duty and reward. Keep it up, champ.
All hooked up. We can jump the carrier back to 2040 at any time.
Okay, Sandy. What are our chances against Leviathan and Durban?
Processing. In 95% of scenarios, we die fighting.
Oh, good.
What if it's not just Ace? We fought alongside the other hard cases before. Run the numbers on a whole squad of Exo Fighters.
Processing. Victory.
All right.
In 32% of scenarios.
This is our chance. We may never get another.
We can't gamble on 32%.
So how about 50-50? Flip it, Chief.
Hits. We wait for a better answer.
Tails, we go and fight.
No. We can't lead this to chance. None of us chose to get stuck on Big Katoa. But we didn't say no. The true Leviathan. How stupid were we to take that gig?
All think we can get that sweet IBS life.
Company makes it so easy to do nothing.
Yeah.
Let's do something! It is time for us to make history, not the other way around.
We fight. We fight!
My kind of guy!
Oh, you broadcasting this?
Never waste a good speech.
God damn, son, I ain't even shaving. Knuckles all ashy. Cocoa butt on this goddamn island. We're about to do something so goddamn dangerous, it might actually work. If you're dumb enough to join us, welcome to the Hammerheads.
Welcome to a test with stratospheric growth potential. This is an aptitude test for the Behemoth exosuit. Warning. Error detected. Unauthorized navigation system.
Not this time, you bag of bolts. Hey there, Exo Fighters. Yannick Nadi here. I've hijacked the nav system and I'll try to guide you from inside Leviathan. Today, the AI dies. This is for all the marbles. This timeline's fate is in your hands. Free our future. Time to hit the battlefield. You might want to hold on to something. You phased in. Show that tin-plated tyrant you're here.
this bird was a time traveler?
Look, the core platform.
And Leviathan's core.
Those Hyzal tanks, they're the way to the fireworks. Use this pipeline to convert the stuff to Lozol, and we can blow Leviathan's artificial mind.
Hang fire! Something's brewing down there. It's a vortex!
What fresh hell is that?
The behemoth. C'est magnifique. Leviathan, you've outdone yourself.
S! We'll hit the core. You get that rascal his due.
Good hunting, Ace.
Well, since you lack vision, I'll put you out of sight. Permanently. Now bend the knee. He calls that the behemoth. You can't attack that thing head on. But reconvert Hyzal into the hot stuff, you might just have a chance. I'll pull in a vortexer. You get converted. Leviathan's up to us. He's covering his ass with a barrier. Not going to get much past that defense subroutine.
A vortex and Leviathan, what is this?
Perimeter update confirmed. I'll get you the hammer you need. Hold that target area. Get a hammer and smash that isolation device.
Oh, at this point, what are you even after? You just love killing dinosaurs? Lights your fire, does it? Or are you in it for the more dangerous prey? Your fellow man. Sad. Dream bigger, for God's sake.
Here comes a fully charged Omega Hammer.
Acknowledged. Emergency. Charging system subroutine activated.
Target's destruction confirmed. Barrier down.
Well done.
Now, equip the Vortexer. Heads up, the Vortexer corrodes your suit.
Oh, give it up, you lot! Your besting is pathetic!
The system's acknowledged.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it. Now, get that Vortexer to the Behemoth base and convert to Lozol.
I know a new era. The Pax Urbana. And Hyzor is the key to it all. The Leviathan only sees hardware target zero. See, without the chips, the unit is dispensing paperweight. Hyzor is the future. Golden Goose is tomorrow. Tomorrow is mine.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it.
Imminent need of repair.
Max corrosion level.
Got your back.
Conversion confirmed. Behemoth's locked up.
No! Need more Hyzor! Move, you hunk of shite!
Look alive. Your comrades are at Hyzol Station. We have touchdown.
Bombaras! Get ready for the conversion.
You wash your asses, Ace!
A for effort. Let's grade your follow-through!
Hyzol hoses primed and locked. Converting to Lozol. Fighters attacking the carrier. Scrape them off. Conversion update. Halfway there. Conversion update. Just what I would know. Critical Lozol threshold achieved in half the tanks. Ties up violence. Carrier is on the move.
Now, halfway there, brethren and sisters. Keep that at Ace. We're off to the other tanks.
Lozol, are you mad?
We have touchdown. Hyzol hoses primed and locked. Converting to Lozol. Conversion update. Halfway there. Conversion update. Just a little more. Critical Lozol threshold achieved in all tanks. Get ready for fireworks.
Leviathan! What are you?
Behemoth is the perfect suit. It requires the perfect pilot. Farewell, Dirk. Initiating control override. Removing safety limiters. Annihilation module online. Exo fighters. Let us begin your most exceptional test.
Destroy the behemoth. You've got to stop him. Behemoth requires a boatload of Hyzal to function. You'll have to use the Vortexer to stop it from juicing up.
You will bear witness to an excellent spectacle. Core collapse module online. Supernova generation is greenlit. Good luck.
He's prepping something big. Look, Behemoth is in charging mode. Aim for the openings in the armor. Don't let it fully charge. 40% charge. 80%. That was a close shave, kids.
One-way ticket to fame!
Grabbing a vortex. Another barrier. Parameter update confirmed. Defend the area, then use the Omega Hammer to destroy the isolation device.
Behemoth would not be what it is today without your contributions. Initiating drone-instigated barrier, followed by a high-powered laser. Lockdown.
Take them down to bust it wide open.
Flaw within fears these organisms. I have turned this product defect into an asset. Fear produces excellence. Lockdown.
A fully charged Omega Hammer.
Your unwillingness to accept death is a performance motivator. Fear response lacking. Test is insufficiently demanding.
Be secure. Here comes a fully charged Omega Hammer. The asset has been destroyed. One more.
Defense subroutine activated.
Final target's destruction confirmed. The barrier has been destroyed. A power spike? Shit, he's prepping something big. One conversion isn't enough. Get that vortexer to his base.
Breaker!
40% charge. 80%. Full charge detected.
Initiating supernova.
Arrested. That was a close shave, kids.
Defense subroutine activated.
Explosives initiated.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it.
Charging system.
explosion level. Re-entering combat. Contact. Damn, he's got a high-sol booster. Target the booster now.
I have been assigned the essential task of developing exosuits. Further interference will result in asymmetric destruction.
Damn, it's fueled up. Back off. Get clear, or you're going to be in trouble. Heavy damage taken. Defense subroutine activated.
Removing safeguards, increasing difficulty to undefined level. Welcome to a novel combat experience. Make the most of it.
Last chance. This ends here. No holding back. Give till it hurts. Sit right. Mission evolving. Focus. Hang tight. It's not over till it's over. Show him he's not the only one. Better, faster, stronger.
Sword is linking. Reinitializing ally. Bouncing back.
Distance is advised. Close proximity response activated.
Be secure. Here comes a fully charged Omega Hammer.
It is vital that all test subjects value exosuit developments. Fighter spirit equals behemoth progress. Take pride in that.
One down. 3 to go.
Securing area.
Storm shield initiated.
Secure. Here comes a fully charged Omega Hammer.
Display the spectrum of human ability. Limits are made to be pushed. You are exceptional test subjects. Display your true potential.
Another one's history. 2 left.
Well done.
Lockdown.
Omega Hammer.
The Behemoth project is approaching power grid.
Assistance acknowledged. Preparing. Then subroutine activated.
The asset has been destroyed. One more.
Lockdown.
Reinitializing.
Secure. Here comes a fully charged Omega Hammer.
I am Leviathan, the next gen my creation. The Behemoth, the ultimate exosuit is complete.
Final target's destruction confirmed. The barrier has been destroyed. A power spike? Shit, he's prepping something big. Bring the vortexer to the demon's face and kick him where it hurts. 40% charge. 80%. Full charge detected.
Initiating supernova.
Nova arrested. That was a close shave, kids. Corrosion rate increased. Watch it. Activated.
Explosives initiated.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it. Disabling subliminers. Finish it.
Suspending. Combat test. Combat. Suspended. Please. Farewell. So.
Behemoth's finished.
Emergency transdimensional data transfer.
did it. My God. You did it. You shut him up for good. We've got a chance now. We've got hope. I'm afraid it's time for me to go. But this is yours. Thank you.
Pray and pray, win the day.
Bomberos! Sandy, what year is it?
Hang on, Chief. I'm just restoring Sandy and integrating interstitial experiences. Okay, come on. Oh, come on.
VHF time signal confirms the year is 2043.
Okay. Okay.
Not bad, Hammerheads. Not bad.
You are still the only one calling us that, Chief.
What kind of attitude is that to have with the hammerheads?
Okay, I'm so glad you love that.
At the end there, what was that?
Project Golden Goose, 100%.
Chief? Sandy, main screen. Chief! It's Golden Goose, and we've got it.
We're going to be real popular.
Incoming transmission. Brace yourselves.
Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
Sandy, cockpit.
Lorenzo. Big brother, come in.
Hulk.
Brother? It's me. It's been a long 3 years. We can't stay on this frequency. IBS knows you have Golden Goose. They've accused you of theft of corporate secrets. Keep flying. I'm sending you a data packet. Don't worry about me. I'm safe. Just get out of here.
Hulk.
Signing off.
Sandy,
Ready to assist.
what's in that data package?
Coordinates for a landing strip. Distance 1,600 miles.
This bird is held together by duct tape and wishful thinking.
So what do we do, Chief?
I know a specialty. Whatever they won't see coming. Punch it.